Good afternoon, folks. We're about to get underway. I'm Foxy Comet. I am one of your announcers.
And I'm Skinny Crosby. Hey, thank you.
We're going to be announcing the teams. The first ones up we will be announcing are the Crybabies. At number 00, we have Killy Wabbit. 1028, Maleficent. Number 123, K Slice. Number 13, Buyer's Remorse. Number 14, and the Crybabies captain, Rags. Number 143, Lisa Tank. At number 3, we've got Grody Doll. At number 316, Slater. At number 4, Mofo Shizzle. At number 426, Cherry Louise Killy. At number 4329, Red Pepper. At number 44, it's Leia. Number 64, Croc Dozer. And number 666, we have the Rexorcist. Bench coaches for the Crybabies are Tricky Nicky and Shutter Speed.
Give it up for your Crybabies. And now let's welcome on our second team, the Pink Flamingos. Number 10, Tracy Turnbad. Number 131, Skeevy Nix. 1337, Rizzy Borden. 16, Penny Shredful. Number 2, Luna Shovegood. 202, Condoleezza Slice. 2113, Bruce Springsteen. 364, Wanda Smashinoff. 373, Bikini Kill. Your captain for the Pink Flamingos, number 528, Sting. Number 62, Homestar Roller. 73, Slamtana. Number 86, Jewel Thief. Number 888, Jezzy Baba. And number 999, T.S. Helliot. Bench coaches for the Pink Flamingos, Coach Scar and Friggin' Sweet. We have just 6 minutes before this game gets underway. We are dotting all of our I's and crossing all of our T's. Enjoy some music, and we'll be back with some derby action. The 45 seconds until this game gets underway. And before that first whistle blows, let's meet the skaters who will be blowing those whistles.
That's right, Skidney. So our skating officials are Wheels Boar, the Magdalorian, Destiny's Favorite, By Furious, Newbie McHusband, Critical Hit, X-Rated.
And our non-skating officials for today's bout, Head OSO, Hades Nuts, Mothman, Head Strike, Being Aggressive, Wee Wulligan.
When we roll again.
When we Wulligan. Zool, Lena Somina, Antastic, Noodle Goblin, Say Your Name, and Diamond Tiara. Thank you to all of our officials. We are about to get underway. Give it up for the teams.
We have Rags and Bikini Kill jamming. And Rags makes it out as lead jammer.
Yeah, that was a quick exit on the inside line for Rags, getting all the help from the D. Big hit in the back of the pack by Sting on Rags, trying to make it through. Bikini makes it through on their initial as well.
Oh, Rags getting run back. Ooh. And calls it off before Bikini Kill can score any points for the Pink Flamingos.
That was a great opening jam for the captain there. Big defense, though, from Pink Flamingos. This is it's always fun to see an open mixer, who shows up and how these teams get balanced. So as we go, I'm sure we're going to see these teams figure out the line strategies, figure out what's working and what's not. And this game's going to get better and better as it gets on.
That's right, Skidney. I think it can only get better from here. We've got Beef and Slaya, I believe. Yeah, Slaya jamming for Crybabies and makes it out as lead jammer for lead jammer.
Jewel Thief struggling back on the tripod of the Crybabies. Trying to take an outside line, going to take some help from their teammates.
Slaya scoring 4 points on that pass.
Easy jump there for Slaya.
Beef is still struggling at the top of the pack against the Crybabies.
There it is.
There's the star pass.
T.S. Elliott taking the star for the Pink Flamingos right as the call is made.
For folks who are unfamiliar with roller derby, the lead jammers can go ahead and call off the jam at any time as long as they have not committed any penalties. They do this for strategic purposes, as in they don't want the other team to score any points. Okay. Now, the most important thing is that the jammer can score points through the first set of 4 whistles. So if the jammer is passing the opponent during the initial tweet, they can still earn points on that pass. So it is not done until the end of that first whistle.
And you do see a lot of jammers, they will get very technical with that, where they know they're entering through the pack. They will call it mid-motion to try and get that whistle timed perfectly to prevent the other jammer from scoring points. A lot of strategy goes into calling off a jam for a jammer.
And then the highly experienced blockers, upon seeing and hearing those whistle blows, will go ahead and run to try to prevent being those last points.
It's pandemonium, and that's why we love it. We are getting ready for action to resume. Rizzy Borden and Mofo Shizzle on the line, your next jammers up. Want to remind everyone in attendance, we are running a 50-50 raffle. You can see back behind the merch table over there, Super Cute and Di running 50-50. Give it up for them. More importantly, give them some money so we can give you some money. Someone's walking away with some cash today. Please support PRD's 50-50 raffle. We'll be running for both games, I believe. Interesting strategy on the jam line for those who can see it. Mofo Shizzle has taken a leisurely approach to the line, conserving all of the energy for the first jam of the game. At this same mixer last year, Mofo Shizzle signed up for the mixer, presumably as an official, got to the game and realized that he was in fact skating in the game. And it was the first time in quite a long time that Mo was skating. And clearly something stuck because he signed up again this year. I believe he checked the correct box to be a skater this year. We're so lucky, so happy to see him back on the track this year. The deer in the headlights when he realized. Mo making quick work on that inside line for your lead jammer status. Rizzy still fighting in the back of the pack. Mo is now facing some traffic, trying to get some help by Blvd, but Mo's all on his own now.
Rizzy's got to pass that tripod in front of her. And due to the chaos of Mo being knocked out, was able to make some get some ground.
Rizzy's fighting a hard-fought battle right now, trying to make it through the pack.
Oh, a little fun fact about Rizzy Borden. She actually lived in a haunted house as a child.
What? I'm kind of jealous. Oh, and Rizzy Borden goes to the box. First penalty of the game is a cut track called on the Pink Flamingos jammer, giving Mofo Shizzle a power jam.
And a destruction call on number 3, Blvd.
Mo's going to call that one off and give the next jammer a power start for the Crybabies.
But unfortunately, the Crybabies are going to be starting with only 3 blockers on the track because the pivot is in the box now.
18-0, your score as it stands. Crybabies up on the Pink Flamingos. Flamingos taking the back line. Let's see where the Crybabies go. Sting holding down the outside line. Holding the outside line a little too much. Sting heads to the box with a cut.
Rags is pushing and pushing.
That's a high block penalty on number 6-2, Homestar Roller for the Pink Flamingos, allowing Rags to sneak past, start scoring some of those precious points. Rizzy Borden back in for the Flamingos jammer.
Rizzy Borden is out of the pack now.
That was an awesome little backup juke move on Red Pepper there as Rags calls it off.
Agreed.
2 in the box for the Pink Flamingos starting jam number 4. Bikini Kill and Slaya. Slaya takes the top line. Slaya makes it through.
Bikini Kill got caught on one of their own blockers.
Rexy with a big hit there on Bikini Kill. Still trapped in the back of the pack. Finds the inside line. 1 to beat. Myers says no. Hill makes it through on their initial.
And it was a no pass, no penalty too, so.
Yep. Leia calls it off. Yeah, Hill was going for the initial there. Gets hit out by Byers. Byers then steps out of bounds after knocking the jammer out, disqualifying that and allowing Bikini Kill to continue on in Derby direction.
Santana and Mofo Shizzle are the jammers for this jam. Oh, that was beautiful.
I'll take that all day long. Slam makes it through, checks with their pack, gives a little head nod, and just twinkle toes right on through. Mo now being held back by a 2-wall. Slam trying to get those points. Grody Dahl with a big inside block. Running back the Pink Flamingos jammer as Mo still on his initial trying to get through.
Beautiful bridge work happening too. Because we have the bridge back and then Crybabies are bridging forward as Slam pushes and gets all 4 points.
Slam puts the first 4 up on the board for the Pink Flamingos today. And yeah, Foxy, like you were saying, the teams must stay within a certain amount of distance between one another. All of the blockers kind of have to stay in the same area. So you see this bridge right here, 2 Pink Flamingos and a Crybaby extending this pack, making it harder and harder for these jammers to get through. Another 4 for Slantana. Another 4 for Pink Flamingos. Grody Dahl takes the star on a pass. And that one's called off. The Pink Flamingos officially on the board with a big 8-point jam.
Lighthearted shenanigans on the track before the whistle.
Is it really a derby mixer without pre-whistle shenanigans, though?
Pre-whistle shenanigans and a music break.
Yes,
There's always going to be like a little dancing before the jam.
Rag high stepping on the outside line, through once again for lead. Crybabies have it. Wanda Smashanov jamming for the Pink Flamingos. Finds an inside line. There was no room there. Red Pepper just not able to make that move.
Another 4 on the board for the Crybabies.
So we are definitely starting to see both teams kind of start to gel with one another. The chemistry is definitely getting there. You're seeing these lines working better and better as teams every single jam. The defense is getting better every single time. I love this team. Bikini Kill and Slaya once again. We'll see if Kill can get revenge on this one.
It looked like Slaya did a little bit of defense.
Big shoulder knockout there for Homie. Good run back. Kill makes the lead. Wow. Kill finding a way on the inside line, up on the toe stops. Again, with no room to spare. Finding their way through that pack. For another 8 points, calls it off before Crybabies are able to do anything.
The speed at which Byers came out of that pack. And the aggression, like you could see her aggressively open the star so she could put it on her helmet. Gave me chills.
Yeah, I both love and fear Byers with all of my being.
I guess you could say if you went up against her, you'd face a little buyer's remorse.
We had a false start on the line. It was yielded, we're all good. There's no penalty box action for that one. Tracy Turnbad and Mofo Shizzle, your jammers for this one. Tracy with a huge shoulder lane on the inside line, trying to get through, gain lead. Mo still stuck in the back. Tracy with a second hit. Establishes lead. Number 10 is on a point scoring run. Mo getting knocked out once again. Jumpi not making this easy.
Beef never does.
One down for the Pink Flamingos as the star has been passed from Mo to Grodigall.
Tracy Turnbad picked up another 4 points, I believe. Or 4 points for the Pink Flamingos.
Huge defense by the Pink Flamingos. This is an awesome jam for the Pink team.
Tracy Turnbad calls it off.
Pink Flamingos are slowly crawling back to this one. Crybabies still up 38-21. Folks, who's here for a skater on the Crybabies? Give it up. Crybabies fans, give it up. Make some noise for the blue team. All right, where are our Pink Flamingo fans out there? It seems dead even to me.
It does. How many of you are here for the officials?
Woo!
That's what we like to hear. How many of you are sticking around for the next game?
Heck yeah. We're getting ready for action to resume, but while we do, you need to stretch your legs. You can head on over to the PRD merch table. Visit the PRD merch table to cheer on the Kelpies and your Patuxent Sirens. Check out their new merch, including home team stickers, small home team pins, crop t-shirts, and sweatshirts. If you have kids, you can visit the merch table for a free PRD coloring sheet and crayons. Do I get one of those too? I kind of want one.
Are you a kid?
Well, I'm a kid at heart. And
Same.
finally, if you do need a treat, you can check out the Skater Made Bake merch table. The last call for merch is going to be 7 o'clock, so get it while it lasts. Once it's gone, it's gone.
We got Rags and Jesse Baba jamming.
Bruce heading to the box for a cut. Jesse Baba hit that Crybabies pack with speed. But both walls are putting up a stutter steps through the inside.
Oh, Jesse got caught on cherry.
That is not a fun place to be right there.
No.
You can see why. Cherry, a commanding defender. Star pass goes to Monda Smachanov. As Rags makes it through once again, calls that one dead.
Just blazed right through that path.
Rags is definitely finding the pattern that is working for them today. We've seen it multiple times, that inside line and turn. They're able to just make that one big leap, get through the pack, cut through like a knife through butter. We have Slaya and Kill on the line once again. It's turning into a heated rivalry out there between these two. It's never really a heated rivalry, is it?
No.
It's fun to say, but
Definitely fun to say.
Slaya 1 to beat. Bikini Kill is 0 to beat, takes lead.
That was beautiful. Kale took advantage of that inside line while Slaya was caught on pink blockers.
We may be seeing some of our skaters taking little trips and falls throughout these jams. And it is important to note that while falling is a huge part of derby, this floor is also very difficult to skate on. It is one of the soft floors that we have, making it almost like you're kind of trying to navigate a linoleum floor covered in soap with a pair of Crocs. It is not a fun time at all.
We've got Elliott and
Slayer in the back.
Slater, yeah.
Elliott gets called on a forearm in the front of the pack, giving the Crybaby a power jam opportunity.
This is going to be a full 2-minute jam.
It sure is. That star looks to have been passed to Mofo Sickle.
And number 4, 2, oh my God. Cherry went ahead and shut down that run back. Cherry running back held.
Slice with the run back on Mo.
A little run back after run back.
Elliott makes it out. This is now a scoring pass, but there is no lead jammer for this one, so it is going to go the tail of the clock. Hell picks up 4 points on that pass. Mo still fighting to get through this tough Flamingos defense.
A beautiful spin by Mo just to get around.
It really was. Cherry making it hard for Hell, delivering them to the pack. There goes 4 again for Hell as the jam is called off. If you still have yet to buy those 50-50 cash raffles that you all promised me to do, they are cash only. You can grab a 50-50 raffle, $1 for 1 ticket, $10 for an arm's length. Again, you can find Super Cute and Die throughout the game.
Jesse and Rags are the jammers for this jam. Want to smash them off, playing a little bit of offense for Pink Flamingos.
Jesse won the beat. Cherry recycles to the top to catch Jesse.
Rags is fighting in the back against Sting.
Little apex jump there from Rags. Skipping and weaving through. Takes lead. Woo!
And that was one of the more uncommon apex jumps too, because normally apex jumps happen on turns 1 and 3. That was a turn 2 apex jump. Folks, that is possible.
Wow, 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 wow. Rags is putting on a jammer clinic here today for us. This is a treat.
And Sting is now in possession of the star for the Pink Flamingos.
Makes quick work of that pass, put off after 4 more. Crybabies sitting at 54, Pink Flamingos 29.
We've got Slaya and Penny rolling up to the jam line. Oh, Shreddy. That's... All right, we've got jammers looking at their options. Shreddy almost got caught on fires and makes it out as lead jammer for the Pink Flamingos.
Not far behind, Slaya making up, closing that gap. Speed around turn 4. Shreddy trying to get those points. Gets past Rexy, gets past Byers, calls it off.
Pink Flamingos picking up 3 points on that jam.
Mo and Kill on the line. Mo takes the outside once again. Kill trying for a center track approach. Looks to the end, but it's closed off by the Crybabies. Kill is through.
Oh, did you see that? A Kill went ahead and dipped their shoulder to get around their own blocker. And it's an amazing thing to do so that way you don't accidentally hit your own teammate. And folks, we have a power jam in favor of the Pink Flamingos. Ooh, that was a solid hit by Brody Doll.
The people's shoulder delivered by number 3.
Oh, but got called on a penalty for it.
May have been a direct. We can get clarity.
Forearm.
Kill with an apex attempt. He's going to re-enter safely to avoid a potential cut track on the apex. Still makes all 4.
Oh, those twinkle toes on Kill.
It's one of the, Kill's going to call it off there. One of the scarier moments as a jammer, going up for an apex jump, realizing while you're mid-air that lane that you thought was going to be there is no longer there, and you're now landing on somebody else.
It's horrifying. And Pink Flamingos are closed up that gap considerably. The score is now 51-55, folks.
Cherry has donned the star for the first time this game. It's going to be met by Homestar up on the top line. Jesse, one more. Makes quick work of Wanda, all 3.
Slam still working through that pack. Getting caught up on the Crybabies up in the front. And make the pass, Red Pepper.
Slam Santa out on their initial run.
Oh, that was very smooth. Cherry called it off while getting backwards.
We have a timeout called from one of the benches.
As of the Crybabies, yeah. So one of the vendors here today is Trans Maryland. They are our giving back partner. Trans Maryland is a multiracial, multi-gender, trans-led community power building organization dedicated to Maryland's trans community. Their programs and services include supporting name changes, connecting Marylanders to trusted gender-affirming care, hosting weekly support groups, legislative policy and advocacy, supporting trans-led community research, and more. Check them out at the table or online at transmaryland.org.
59-51, just under 7 minutes to go in the first half of our first game on the day here. Pink Flamingos can definitely close this gap before intermission. Not if Slaya has anything to say about it.
Both Shreddy and Slaya are almost out of the pack. Who's going to get there first, though? And it is Slaya. Go.
Slaya takes what they can get, calls it off. Stevie Nix on the line with Mofo Shizzle. Nix gonna try and hold Mo to the outside there, attempting a cap. Little jammer on jammer violence with a run back to start this one. Mo is not playing this game.
Mo knows better.
We have a little standoff here between the jammers. Mo, in order to re-enter, must do so behind Nix. Nix ran back and was waiting for Mo to take the bait. Now Mo is going to jump into action. The Stevie has a massive 20-plus foot lead. Stays in bounds after that hit from Grody Doll to grab lead.
She did a really good job of picking up her foot so she wouldn't go out of bounds. That was good.
Mo makes it out as well. On the beat from Nix. Gets it done and calls it off. That was fun. You love a little jammer on jammer action there on the line.
Always love a little jammer on jammer action on the line. I may be a little bit biased though. We've got Kill and Rad. Yeah, we got Rad getting lead jammer status for the Crybabies. And Kill makes it out for their scoring pass.
Want to give a quick shout out to our track maintenance volunteers today, making sure this beautiful orange track stays in the best shape possible. It is Total Wombat and Creature. Thank you.
Oh, your favorite jammer's up.
Fires making quick work on the inside line. Getting through for Crybabies as Bruce gets run back by Slaya. Quick work to the Flamingos line for Byers. Racks up 4.
Bruce is not shying away from the contact being laid upon them by the Crybaby blockers.
Bruce makes it out. Byers collecting the points, calling it off.
Gotta say, she made quick work.
What a huge jump off the line there. The defense was right there. Allowed Byers that huge open lane. Byers quick stepping through. Getting things done.
Mo and Slam on the jam line.
Slam one to beat. Gets lead for the Flamingos.
Mo getting caught on the hell on the back. Joined by Beef and the rest of the Pink Flamingos.
Slam Santa making a move for another 4.
Slam facing 0 Crybaby blockers now, making it out with another 4 points. And that was a smooth for the Crybabies. And Slam calls it off. Oh, that was a 12-point jam for the Pink Flamingos.
It is still anyone's game as we approach halftime here. The first of 2 games at Benfield Sportscenter.
Drags and Kill, making it onto the jam line.
Kill caught in the wall on the outside. Nowhere to even enter as Jesse Baba and Homestar were holding the line, trying to prevent the inevitable. Rags making it through on lead.
Oh, Kill is getting stuck on Cherry. Oh, Kill makes it out.
Cherry's going to collect a penalty there.
Kill got caught on Pepper and ran all the way back.
Homestar might be providing a tow here for Kill. We'll see. Calls the line. Kill is through. Give it up for our skaters.
Oh,
that
we're going to
whistle
see a little
blows.
bit of jammer on jammer action.
Love to see it. Just under a minute to go here on the jam clock. Rags calls it off. That's going to do it for your first half. Crybabies 80, Pink Flamingos 67. We'll be back in just about 15 minutes with the second half of our first game.
And during this intermission, you are welcome to walk around, if you haven't been already, checking out the rest of our vendors. We've got the Glittering Realm, Grimm's Glorious Goods, and Oxblood Inc. here. Please go check them out.
Everybody, we are actually going to hear some special words from our Giving Back initiative today. We are going to hear some announcements from our good friends over at Trans Maryland. My good friend here, Faye, is going to kick us off.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Faye, or Jordan. So I wanted to tell everyone a little bit what Trans Maryland is about. We are very gracious to have y'all as giving your proceeds to us. So Trans Maryland is a multiracial, trans-led community partner building organization for Maryland's trans community. We are in our 7th year of operation, and we have 3 main programs. We have the largest name and gender change program in the state. We offer peer-to-peer support groups that is virtual. It runs weekly. It is available. It's available to over 1,000 people, and we also work on policy initiatives. In the past 7 years that we've been around, we've worked on the ID bill in 2019, which added the X gender marker to IDs, driver's license and permits, and made gender self-select. The Trans Equity Act, born out of Trans Maryland, taking at Pride events and festivals and hearing what people's concerns are, those concerns were made into a bill, and the bill became law on January 1st, 2024. We are still working on implementing the aspects of that bill, because just because it is law does not mean that it is active and impacting people's lives. We are really excited to offer this programming in a state that is as progressive as Maryland. We're so lucky to be here while our siblings are struggling in other states. However, we have had to really push for all of the initiatives that we're working on. And unfortunately, especially this year, people have shied away from supporting us. We want to make sure that we have the financial resources, practical resources, and services to offer our community. And to the many trans folks
Folks, we have just under 2 minutes to go before Derby gets back underway. While you're heading back to your seat, make sure to check out the PRD gift basket raffle. We have 4 prizes up on the table today. First winner will choose which prize they want, second winner, third, and so on. So get your tickets in now to grab the basket that you want. Cash or card, $1 for one ticket, $10 for an arm's length. You can purchase tickets at the PRD merch table. The gift basket raffle is only occurring here in game 1, so make sure you get your tickets before the end of this game. First basket is going to be a gift certificate for 1 hour of tattooing at Oxblood Inc. Second basket is a Luna's House raffle basket. Third is a Benji's Drive-In Theater car pass, all in the car pass, up to 5 free admissions. And the fourth basket is for Monster Mini Golf. 4 tickets that are good for 18 holes of indoor glow-in-the-dark monster-themed mini golf or 1 game of laser tag. Again, make sure you check out the gift baskets before the end of the first game. Those winners will be called before our second game gets underway.
There's a secret basket too. We have a 5th one.
The 5th basket, the secret basket. 2 tickets to our September 13th bout.
And for folks who are and for those of you who are not tracking, September 13th is our season closer bout. That's going to be the Rookie Rumble and Kraken Skulls versus Salty Beaches.
Find your seats. The second half is about to get underway. Give it up for our Pink Flamingos and our Cry Babies.
Shreddy and Byers are jamming.
Yep. Shreddy able to break up Cry Babies' defense. Get them 2 alone. Rex and Slaya doing the hard work up top.
Shreddy's getting caught on that pivot for the Crybabies. And Shreddy is the lead jammer for this jam.
Byers not far behind, almost had lead there, but Homestar Roller came out of absolutely nowhere. Shreddy calling it under speed. Second jam of the second half. Crybabies up 80. Pink Flamingos 68.
Tracy Turnbad and Mofo Shizzle donning the stars.
This still really is anyone's game. One big jam, a couple small jams. You can definitely put it together. We can have a tie game here before you know it.
Literally just a couple of power jams, and that would be all it would take. No pack has been called.
Tracy Turnbad splitting this pack, 1 to beat.
Getting caught on Brody Doll and Kelly Wabbit up at the front. And Tracy Turnbad gets lead jammer status.
Homestar Roller rejoining the defense for Pink Flamingos. We have a penalty on Blue and a star pass for Blue as well. Mo passing that one on to Grody Doll. Tracy's going to call that one off after another 4. Slowly crawling back. It's 72 to 80. And 8 points to the tie. 1 jam away.
That's right, Skidney. Slam and Rags are on the jam line. Blue is down by 1. Pink is down by 1. It's 4-on-4 instead of 5-on-5, folks. Rags trying to break away on that outside line, but got caught instead. And
Rags getting those shoulders out, but it is Slam-Tana with the lead. Gonna call it off, play that one safe.
that was
I
a
don't blame him.
smart move. With how Rags has been tearing up the track. Very smart move.
Want to take a quick moment while we field our next jam to thank our medical standby and our EMTs for game one. Thank you very much to Wee Woo, Mean Louise, and Teddy Schrank. Can't play Derby without you.
At least not safely. Slaya with lead jammer status. Kill getting stuck on Crybaby blockers. And run back.
Great track awareness there by Kill. Knew that they were out of bounds. Went for the run back. Slaya's going to get a couple on that one.
Slayer and Nix jamming.
Nick stepping through the Crybaby's path.
Beautiful line awareness by Stevie Nix.
Some vicious shoulders there by Nick. Looks like Slayer is headed to the box. Nix is going to call it off, giving the Pink Flamingos a power start to the next jam. This could be it. This could be all that the Pink Flamingos needed to get this score back to a tie. T.S. Elliott on the line, all alone, getting ready for a power start. Give it up if you're a Pink Flamingos fan. Give it up, make some noise.
Want to smash him off, going to the box.
T.S. Elliott fighting through three skaters. The pack continues to spread. T.S. Elliott gets knocked out. Run back by Sherry.
Oh.
That's going to be a back block call on the Pink Jammer. Just as Slayer re-enters after serving their time. 3-1-6, back on track. 1 to beat. 2 to beat. Pushing the sled, but Thief says no.
Oh.
That's another penalty on Slayer. The Crybabies Jammer is going to sit for another 30 after a cut call. T.S. Elliott now re-entering. We must have, the rules of Derby state that we must have one star jammer on the track at any given time. So if they're both in the box, one of them re-enters the track and the other sits only for the amount of time that the other jammer had served.
I did learn last night that there is only one wonky instance where there are no jammers on the track.
A star pass to one to smash it off at the top of the pack. Gets out for Pink Flamingos. It's time for some points.
With 17 seconds left on the clock for this jam.
It looks like the star was given back. It might have been an illegal pass. So no points will go up for that jam. It always gets a little dicey whenever you have both jammers committing penalties in the same jam, in the same sequence.
Yes.
You really can never build up the rhythm to start a play and to get something happening there.
That's right.
Homestar Roller has the star on for the first time in today's game.
And he'll be facing up against Rags for the Crybabies.
And that's Slaya on the back. Homie makes it through on the inside line. Little stutter step. Pink Flamingos are on scoring.
Oh, not Rags. It is Slaya.
Slaya getting held up in the back by Sting as Homie tries to make it through. Gets past after a huge shoulder from Byers. That's 4. The Pink Jammer. Slaya now out as well. We'll see if Homestar plays it safe, calls it off after points, or if he runs through the clock. Homie is definitely an endurance jammer, and he definitely can run that full 2 minutes, really put the hurt on, but decides to call it off, play it safe there.
Those are one of the scarier types of jammers.
Yeah, definitely. When they have no quit, when there's always gas left in the tank.
Oh, yeah. And, folks, we are now at a 1-point game. Folks, we'd love to see it.
Brody Doll has something to say about that. Trying to keep that lead for the Crybabies. Gets lead. Still not far behind. Finds the inside line and through.
That toe-stop work on that apex was magnificent and legal.
Brody comes in for points. Calls it on entry. Let's see, no points. Three points go up for the Crybabies, nothing for the Flamingos. Crybabies hold on for now.
We've got Beef and Rags. Rags
Another,
and Beef.
I believe this is also Beef's first jam of the day as well. I could be wrong on that one.
I believe it's their second.
I will take your word.
I also have the memory of a goldfish.
Rags
Oh,
using a teammate assist, losing the glasses. There's a lot going on the inside line. Makes it through anyway.
it takes some skill to recover from something like that.
So,
Rags coming in for some points.
I mean, my glasses fall off. I'm just skating to home. I'm going home. I'm done. I can't see anything. Beef's gonna make it through, star in hand. Rags putting up some big points on this one. Gonna call it off after that pass. It's 93 to 81. Folks, I know we still have another game to get through, but please, if you're trying to make your plans for this evening after the games are over, you can meet us, all of the teams, at Odie's Pub at 1210 Annapolis Road. We reserve seating in the downstairs area. Unfortunately, though, downstairs is 21 over only. Love to see you there.
Ooh, we've got Byers and Sting jamming, and Sting gets lead jammer status.
Big toe stop work on the outside there for Sting, finding that line and taking it for all it's worth. The start is off for Byers. Sting making it through with speed and strength. Sting is another one of those jammers that, like, I never want to defend. It's a freight train coming through.
And they say that they are not a jammer.
And I don't love talking into the microphone. Sure. Okay.
Same, I really don't like the sound of my own voice.
We did hear at halftime from a couple of the skaters saying that today's floor is actually grippier than they were expecting and grippier than it has been in previous games. A lot of skaters who are familiar with the floor are bringing very, very sticky wheels, kind of hoping, wishing that they opted for a harder set. But in any sense, it feels like everyone here is getting used to the floor Just interesting, you skated on the floor, you know how difficult Benfield can be for the skaters. Today seems to be sticky, and it's definitely sticky for Blvd up in front for another Crybabies lead. Katie Kill working Cherry Lee's Kelly. Get through. Not easy to do. Pass Cherry one-on-one. Get out of here.
Official timeout.
We'll take a brief break. Folks, are you looking for a little magic? Bill, the Glittering Realm is your go-to for fairy hair tinsel, custom gifts, and pop-up sparkle all across Maryland in the DMV. They specialize in events, private parties, and magical moments that celebrate everyone's shine. Proudly queer-friendly and welcoming to all. Thank you to Glittering Realm for being a sponsor of the Patuxent Roller Derby 2025.
Fun fact, that's my derby wife.
You can also follow the Glittering Realm or at the Glittering Realm or email them at theglitteringrealm@gmail.com. Welcome to the realm that inspires your sparkle. We see you back there, Cannon. Looks like the officials have everything in order. We're seeing some thumbs up. We're also seeing some adorable jammer poses behind the line from Thief and Rags. Rags could break the century mark here for the Crybabies. Folks, if you're looking at the schedule wondering when is the next Derby game, when can I get in on the action once more, you can follow PRD to their next away game up in Philadelphia. They're playing Philly on August 2nd. You can find all of that information online on Patuxent Roller Derby socials. Their next home game, again, will be September 13th. And that, once again, is a doubleheader. The Rookie Rumble and the Kraken versus Beaches, another home mixer.
Rags has picked up lead jammer status. Beef getting caught on Cherry.
Fox, you were saying that Cherry Pit is just the worst place to be as a jammer. Beef is learning that the hard way right now. Rags has passed the century point for Crybabies. They are up 101 to 89.
We got Dalmatians, folks.
A push job for Rags. Newbie and X-Ray in sync there on that call. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Pepper's heading for a cut.
Oh!
That face says it all from Thief. Rags is definitely on a mission. There's another one on that pass. Some skaters come into these mixers thinking, oh, it's just going to be a silly little Saturday. We're here for a little silly time. Rags is here for points. Rags is here for a trophy at the end of this one.
Rags is 10 toes standing on business.
It's 116 to 89.
Did I say that right? That's what the kids say nowadays, right?
Not what they're saying. Ding on the line for Pink Flamingos.
And I think that's buyer's remorse.
Sure is.
No, it's Slaya. No, wait, no, Slaya's the pivot. Slaya's pivot. Buyer's remorse is jamming for Crybabies.
Byers, quick little hop to make it past the pack. Gets lead for Crybabies. Sting not far behind. One to beat. Makes it out.
Ooh!
Fires gets a toe out of bounds, is going to call it off there.
Crybabies are slowly but surely pulling away in those points. However, we still have a little more than 13 minutes left in this game. There is still a lot of derby left. Anything can happen, folks.
Tracy Turnbad hits the wall up in the front. Brody Dahl trying to get their Homestar roller in the back. Hubby's going to get another penalty. Brody makes it through. Brody is through once again. That's a full sale 4 for the Crybabies.
And Tracy Turnbad still fighting those Crybaby blockers.
Looks like a failed star pass that was corrected. The star is now in Shreddy's hands.
Yep, Shreddy.
Shreddy makes it through. Brody Dahl calling it off. And have one more official timeout here. Get some clarity on what happened in that last jam. Folks, we're still running the 50-50 cash raffle. $1 for one ticket, 10 for an arm's length. Find a friend with really long arms. Sirens are walking around selling tickets, or you can find them at the merch table. 50-50 raffle is only occurring in game 1, so get your tickets before the end of this game. Winners are going to be announced at the end of this bout. And we still have our gift baskets up for grabs. 5 prizes are on the table today. Again, $1 for one ticket, 10 for an arm's length. And you can go check out all of those wonderful baskets at the table.
And if you win, you can choose your basket.
Yeah, I do really like that. You know, get your ticket, hope that you're the first number called so you can grab whatever you have. Whatever you want.
Whenever I'm ever at my partner's like various command parties, they'll have raffles too. And there are times where I can go ahead and choose my own prize, or I go ahead and choose and it's like they've already chosen for me. Like,
right.
But whenever I choose my own prize, I end up getting a Keurig. It's happened more than once. Or the last time I won one, it was a Switch Lite.
Those are not awful consolations.
No,
That's
no.
the last thing to be picked over. K-Slice and Petey Kill on the line respectively. Kill moving this pack. Pushing this sled through. We go, big contact on the wall. Pepper and Cherry up top. Kill. Oh, just not enough. Pepper meets them on the line.
Pepper's running them back.
K-Slice also caught in the back with the Flamingos. See if they get any help here from their team. Nick's Hell and Thief holding it back. That's a run back for Hell. Blockers are definitely doing the hard work in this jam. Yeah, give it up for the blockers. I heard someone. Gill heads to the box. Gives K-Slice an opportunity here. Some much needed offense coming by way of Slaya. K-Slice getting a much needed toe there.
I love the encouragement.
Give it up for K-Slice. Give it up for all of our skaters. Folks, I don't know if you've ever tried roller derby. This stuff is not easy. This is hard. Everyone's sweating.
And Kill is back in the scrum of it.
And that's the full 2 minutes without a jam lead. Some serious work there from the blocking.
Maleficent and Jesse Baba. Jesse approaches the pack like she wants those points. She wants to get lead jammer status. Maleficent coming up on that outside line, facing up against Wanda Smashimoff.
Jesse takes a hit from Byers. Finds an outside lane, 1 to beat for Jesse Baba.
And Jesse Baba gets lead jammer status.
Jesse getting low, trying to hold speed through this pack. Once again, meets Byers on top of the wall. Who's it gonna be? Jesse pushes through.
And it appears there's been a star pass for the Crybabies.
Holy cow, that's my fiance with the stars. Rexorcist taking their lap around on initial.
Honestly thought you were gonna pull that small one.
I can't yet.
Not legally.
I can't emphasize how excited I am to finally be able to make the My Wife joke. Jesse's still at work here for the Flamingos. Clawing back this deficit.
Oh, Rexy getting caught on Sting and Bruise. Oh, that's difficult. But now she's up front against Sting. And the jam was called by Jesse Baba after scoring. Ooh, the first official review of the day. And Pink Flamingos are now past the center mark.
Both teams, both coaching staffs have a total of 2 official reviews that they can call in a game. And this is the first for the Flamingos. In a game or a half?
So it is 2 per game, so 1 per half.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, please someone correct me. But do it privately so I don't burst out in tears.
As our officials contemplate whether or not to award a penalty or retain the calls on track, we want to thank our 2025 sponsors. Thank you very much to Bruised Boutique for keeping our skaters and officials geared up. Sacred Skate for keeping us all up and rolling. Benji's Drive-In Theater for their donation of a whole car movie pass for our raffle that you can win in one of the baskets. Make sure you get those tickets before the end of the first game. Thank you as well to Oxblood Ink Tattoo for their donation of a whole hour of tattooing. Luna's House for their support of PRD with a rad basket in our raffle. Luxury Teeth for donating some swag. Monster Mini Golf for their basket donation of a mini golf game or laser tag. And finally, Lido Pizza of Millersville for donating pizza for our hardworking officials and medical standby. Thanks to all of our sponsors. If you are interested in sponsoring PRD in the upcoming season, or like today, please email prdsponsors@gmail.com. More info is available at the merch table. Carrie Louise Kelly makes it out for lead status.
Oh, but Shreddy's not losing any speed against those Crybabies.
Oh, and we have a penalty on Shreddy, giving Cherry a power jam. Quick work on the inside for Miss Cherry.
Just made it look so easy.
As always.
All with a smile on her face.
Yeah. Oh, Cherry gonna call that one off. save some time for the next jammer up.
So Crybabies will be starting with a power start.
And it's Rags on the line. This could be another run of points.
Oh, yeah. All blockers are out of the box.
146 to 100. Crybabies on the advantage for this start. Starting with 2x2. Let's see how they attack these Pink Flamingos. Rags juking from the outside onto the end. Just not enough. Feet closes the door. Quick re-entry, stutter step. Rags is through. And Shreddy's back.
And Shreddy's pushing through. Star in hand.
Rags is going to pick up 4 more and call it off.
And Blue has the official review. As a timeout, you said?
That is an official review timeout. They've already used a timeout in today's game to give their skaters a break. They're using their official review in lieu of another timeout. Regroup, get a drink, say hey. If you're interested in seeing today's game program, wondering where that was, I'll give you a second to pull out your phones. It is on the interlines, on the interwebs, through the Googles.
Online.
It is on the line, so dial on up, and you can visit patuxentrd.card, CARRD.co for today's game brochure.
No modem required. You said dial in, not dial in, so I was like dial up. Squirrel brain happened. We've got Kill and Slater.
A pensive start turns into a quick power jam for Kill. Okay, cut call on Slayer as Kill grabs lead. Pink is down a blocker, but they are up 1 jammer. Oh, attempted apex does not go the way of the jammer. Kill's going to have to recycle back. Kill on the outside line, darts to the inside, trying to get past Myers. Puts the toe stop down inbounds and gets through. I mean, with legs like that, you have to high step through those packs.
That's a fact. That's
Such
a fact.
an advantage. Gonna grab all 4 for the Pink Flamingos. Call it off. Just under 5 minutes to go in the game. It is currently Crybabies 150, Pink Flamingos 108.
Oh, we have Killy Wabbit jamming for the Crybabies. I don't know, I almost said Crybabies.
Baby.
It's the Killy Wabbit, it's the Wabbit.
Yeah.
And one to smash him off. Now, fun fact about Killy Wabbit is her husband, she and her husband met while singing karaoke at a bar in college. Her go-to song was What's Up by Four Non Blondes, and his was Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And it was Love at First Sight. It was Love at First Note.
Love at First Song.
Both jammers struggling to get through these defensive pairings. Wanda Smashanov in the pit right now.
Killy pushing the pink pack up, closing that distance.
Wabbit getting an assist from Malive, getting through for their initial.
And Star Pass to Sting. for the Pink Flamingos.
So this one will go the full 2 minutes. That time is on the bottom right of our scorecard.
Approximately 50 seconds left for this jam.
Stings sidesteps through traffic, gets through Cherry for 4 more. Flamingo bench is getting loud. They're getting fired up as these points start rolling in. Wabbett's going to make it out with 4 for the Crybabies. Sting tries once again, makes it past Cherry.
Flamingos absorbing Kelly Wabbett's advances.
Sting cuts to the end. Needs Brody and Cherry. It's a foot race on the out. Sting's gonna make it.
Tracy Turnbad almost catching Kelly Wabbett on that turn.
A very quick announcement from our bout production team. Can I have whiplash to the admissions table? Whiplash to the admissions table. Whiplash to the admissions table, please.
This is your last call for raffle tickets, 50-50 and basket. If you haven't yet, get them now. $2:23 left on the clock for this first game. It's Skeevy Nix and Rags on the line.
Elliott pulled a very strategic move right there. Looked like the Crybabies were about to trying to pull a no-pack situation. But Elliott closed that gap so the pack was still formed.
Nix takes lead. Rags lands another apex jump. Gonna make it through. Both jammers are on a scoring run. Nix is gonna call it off, but not before they grab a couple points for the Flamingos. It's gonna be a timeout called from the Flamingos bench. You know, we got about 1:42 before we have another break in the action, and I don't know about you, Foxy, I'm getting a little peckish over here, a little snacky.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitely going to be checking out Grimm's Glorious Goods. They're offering homemade goods that not the same goods that I was thinking about. I'm still hungry, but Glorious Goods offers homemade goods for the body and home, including soaps that you can't eat and should not eat, gear spray, and recycled horseshoe decor. Be sure to visit their table and see for yourself. If you're looking for a snack, you can visit the PRD merch table for homemade goods. I definitely read these ads before I read them.
So I actually know someone who has purchased some gear spray from them.
Really?
And it smelled divine.
Can you describe roughly the smell? Like what are we talking about here?
Peach schnapsy.
Peach schnapsy.
Yes.
Is it just peach schnapps?
No, but it was one of the ingredients.
I love it. Yeah, any Derby player or anyone who lives with a Derby player knows that gear is pretty rank. So everyone here should be leaving with some gear spray. Gill makes it out for another lead.
And Maleficent has passed the star off to Buyer's Remorse, getting caught on those pink flamingo blockers. Oh my God.
Gill gets the points and calls it off before Byers can make it back to the line. 4 more for the Flamingos, holding the Crybabies to 0. Sterling 158 to 126 with a minute remaining on the clock. We have another timeout called from the Flamingos bench. Let me try another one. I'm still not reading it, proofreading it. Oxblood Inc. is a Maryland tattoo studio located in Severna Park and known for their bold artistry, custom designs, and welcoming vibe. Founded by a veteran artist, Russell White III, the shop specializes in black and gray, vibrant colors, and Japanese-style tattoos. Check out their table in Vendor Row to learn more. Thanks to Oxblood for sponsoring PRD and for donating one of their baskets for today's raffle.
And for those of you who don't know any Derby folks, but chances are you do, we love our tattoos. So this is an amazing sponsor, an amazing gift in the gift basket. Hint, hint.
Yeah, I believe typically the first prize to go at any raffle is the 1 hour free session at Oxblood Inc. This may be our final jam of game one. Give it up for our teams today, folks. And keep it loud.
Tracy Turnback and the Krakens.
Both of these teams are putting so much for today. Krakens makes it out for the Crybabies.
And the crowd goes wild.
Dozer gets knocked out. Tracy Turnbad waiting for the opportunity, waiting for Cherry to rejoin the pack to re-enter. Save some footage. Another run back from the Jammers, for the Jammers. A little misstep there from Dozer. He's going to get a cut call, which gives an advantage to the Pink Flamingos. Tracy makes it out of the pack. .40 seconds to go in the game. Tracy comes in, getting some help from the defense, makes it past.
That outside line, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pass on the outside line.
The entire Flamingos bench is uprisen.
Tracy Turnbad pushing those Crybaby blockers up in front and scores 4 more points. 5 more seconds.
And folks, that is going to do it for our John Waters mixer here at Patuxent Roller Derby. Thank you to all of the volunteers, all of the skaters, and all of you for joining us. Please join us on the orange line to grab a high five from your teams. Stay tuned for awards and stay tuned for our second game coming up in just a short bit.
Thank you for being my announcer partner, Skidney.
Foxy, it was a pleasure. And that is the official final score. Crybabies 158 to 134. stick around. We'll be awarding our most valuable skater awards here in just a moment's time. This is your last call for raffle tickets. Please visit the PRD merch table. Get those raffle tickets while they last. We'll be calling those shortly. All right, the time has come to award our most valuable awards. Starting with the Pink Flamingos. Most valuable jammer, number 373, Bikini Kill. Please head on over to the announcer booth to grab your awards. And our most valuable blocker on the Flamingos, number 16, Penny Shredful. The Vibes Award is going to none other than Tracy Turnback. And for our crybabies, MVJ, Most Valuable Jammer, goes to number 4, Mofo Shizzle. Most Valuable Blocker, number 666, The Rexorcist. And Vibes for the Crybabies is going to Rags. Thank you again to all of our skaters who signed up for today's open mixer for joining us at Patuxent Roller Derby. We'll see you back here for game number 2 in 19 minutes. All right, we're going to get ready to call our tickets. If you have tickets for either the 50-50 raffle, the 50-50 raffle, $34 is the pot. And that is going to 054569. 054569. If that is you, please visit us over at the PRD merch table. All right, and we have 5 tickets coming out for the gift basket raffles. These are the blue tickets. Our first winner, who gets first dibs on the gift baskets, 693880. 693880. You get first pick out of 5 baskets. Again, if your number is called, you can meet us over at the PRD merch table. It's right behind the little step and repeat with the PRD logos. Gift basket number 2, 694226. 694226. Number 3, 694229. 694229 is our third gift basket winner. Number 4, 694132. 694132. And our fifth and final gift basket winner, 693882. 693882.
Where my zebras at? If you are an official, I need you at the score table now. If you are an official for the next bout, please join the scoreboard. If you are a zebra and official, please go to the scoreboard. If you don't, Noodle Goblin will come find you. You do not want to be hunted down by Noodle Goblin.